The Philippines received heartbreaking news on what is to become of Mary Jane Veloso, a 30-year-old Filipino who is set to be executed tomorrow in Indonesia. At the Indonesian Embassy in Makati City, Darlene Basingan will tell us why live. Yes, Darlene.
Yes, Jaco, the Department of Foreign Affairs has confirmed that the Indonesian government rejected the second appeal for a judicial review filed by the Philippine government for the case of Mary Jane Veloso, one of those who are currently on Indonesian death row. The said appeal was filed last Friday, a day before Indonesia sent a notice of execution to Veloso's camp. The second appeal contains the new argument that Mary Jane has been a victim of human trafficking. The camp of Veloso received a notice of execution from the Indonesian government last Saturday at 5:30 in the afternoon. Veloso and her lawyers, however, refused to sign the said letter. It is expected that Mary Jane will be executed tomorrow at 5 in the afternoon after the 72-hour period. In a text message, the DFA said that the Sleman District Court in Indonesia rejected the second appeal based on the Indonesian Supreme Court rule that only one appeal is allowed. The DFA further said that the Philippine Embassy in Indonesia is asking the lawyers of Veloso to determine whether the President's discussion with President Joko Widodo will make the Indonesian government reconsider the case of Veloso. Various militant groups are currently conducting a vigil here at the Indonesian Embassy in Makati City. They refuse to give yet information regarding the recent development in Veloso's case and said they're still awaiting a discussion from Veloso's Filipino lawyer who also went to Indonesia last week. They said Veloso's Filipino lawyer will be the one to discuss the details later in a press conference. And that's the latest here, Jago, in front of the Philippine or the Indonesian Embassy in Makati City. Back to you there at the studio.
Thank you, Darlene Basingan, live from Makati City.